Let me talk to you guys. As the first class itself was a seminar. Session was too great today. The way he explained to us was so good. He even did an activity to prove that. What if AI will replace humans? Why did you choose BTech? AI can either ruin the world or AI can rule the world. Artificial intelligence is nothing in front of natural intelligence. I get reminded of this Telugu cinema dialogue. AI and a flower anukuntiva fire. The same dialogue. What if they talk behind us? Let them. Just don't care. Move forward. Oh my gosh, he did that. Oh my gosh, he did this. Bahubali movie dialogue. Na to వచ్చేదెవరు job కొట్టేదెవరు మేము. I mean, the last stage was crisis stage where you absolutely needed a counselor. Everyone has to go through this at least once in a lifetime until you know that was the dumbest thing that we have ever done. CSE branch, there are total 800 plus students. Talk to your parents or elders. Suppose if you fail and you go and tell your parents who have great expectations on you, if you say this beforehand, they will not be shocked and they would understand your situation. Instead, you're not proving them right. Great initiative taken by the university.
We had a good time from what I remember, like Bonnie and Clyde when we are together.
Hi guys, welcome back. So before you wonder what the intro was about, let me tell you, today I want to share my experience with the Induction program at Anurag University, and it was such an amazing start to college life. Well, before going there, I'm here sharing a few clips from my weekend where I went to my grandma's house, and that was just to catch up on some good natural air. Whenever I go visit my grandma, while returning back to my house, we go to Swagruha and have our favorite snacks there, and here we are doing the same thing. We entered, we had some kachori, samosa and all that stuff. It's junk, but you know, once in a time if we eat, that's not a big deal. Me and my bro never settle with hot, so immediately we grabbed to the sweet section. So there were many good desserts, so we wanted to try something new. So we tried this Malai Rasgulla and this other sweet, I don't remember the name, but wow, it tasted so good. They were different, but it was a good try. Well, while going back home, we also took some Bellam Putarekulu, and also our all-time favorite Badam milk is a must. I never miss out this drink. It's either rasmalai or this badam milk, so I didn't eat rasmalai today, so I bought this badam milk. And yes, we were heading back home, and here my bro cracked a joke. Since I was recording every single thing, my bro felt like he was being recorded in a CCTV camera all time because he never wanted to appear in my vlogs, and he felt like he was in a jail under supervision being recorded all time, and hence we all laughed at this. And the weather was so good, guys, breezy, cloudy and perfect. Hi guys, so it's Monday again. I'm back from my college, and yes, I didn't take much clips in my college campus because I didn't like it, and also it's not allowed. By the way, we had classes today, and also in the auditorium we were not allowed to use our mobile phones, so I had to put it on silent and keep it in my bag. But anyways, let me talk to you guys how was my day and what all happened in college today. So as soon as we entered, we were asked to go to E auditorium. Yes, the first class itself was a seminar. Counselor who took the seminar for us was Anand sir. Well, the session was too great today. I mean, the session was very interactive, and also he never disappointed us with his the way he explained to us was so good. I mean, students weren't sleepy at all. They were so much invested in it that we kept on listening to what he was saying, and we didn't even realize what the time was. We still wanted to listen to his seminar, but the time was up. So what all happened in the seminar? The first thing he guided was about our body language and our growth mindset. So basically, body language is something very important while communicating with a person. Even if it's an interviewer or even if you're talking in public, body language matters a lot. So he even did an activity to prove that. So first he asked us to follow him. What he was doing, we were asked to do the same thing. So we were asked to clap, and he was even saying the same thing, clap, 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 but he was still clapping when he said touch your chin, but people were still clapping when he asked us to touch our chin. So that is what body language is. I mean, our language is completely towards a person's body. So firstly, we need to present ourselves well. We have to get the good posture, and that is when our communication skills improve, right? So that was one thing. And we were also talked about growth mindset. I mean, the only disadvantage of today's gens is that we limit ourselves. I mean, also we want to complete a task in a short time. And also he took an example of YouTube. He says that since 3-4 years or past 5 years, there is a new concept called YouTube Shorts introduced. Why was it introduced? People have been addicted to complete something at a quick span. I don't want to listen to all that. Just finish off the topic in few seconds. Also discuss today, what if AI will replace humans? I mean, it is already replacing humans. Will AI seriously replace humans, or is it just a talk? And the second thing was, why did you choose BTech? Who insisted you to choose BTech? That was your choice or your parents' choice? So these two questions, I mean, they were so interesting, and also the most popular questions among all of us being freshers. So first thing, why did you choose BTech? Obviously, some people said that since my childhood, I mean since my 9th, 10th grade, my relatives were getting good jobs in Infosys and all that. So I asked my parents, how did they get that job? They asked us this course called BTech CSC course. So you have to do that, then you will obviously get a job there. So hence I chose it. Some people said I was gifted a computer in my childhood where I was interested in gaming and all that. I wondered how these websites work, what is a front end and back end behind this. So hence I chose this course. This was totally on my interest. So some people also said that it was forceful. The second thing was, what about AI? Will AI replace the world? Really? Is that true? But most of them disagreed. I mean, everyone disagreed, because my point of view, I'm telling you guys my point of view, AI can do two things. AI can either ruin the world, or AI can rule the world. So that's totally on our hands. AI has been introduced by a human. Artificial intelligence is nothing in front of natural intelligence, right? We humans, if we want to create something, if we want to bring something to this existing world, we put all our knowledge in it. I mean, we research, we try. Even if we fail, we keep on trying. But artificial intelligence has no such things. It has no feelings. If we ask it once, it gives us an immediate fraction of seconds. But what is the use when we can't feel it, right? I mean, it cannot feel the hard work which we do to get the same thing into existence, right? So there's a lot of difference. AI is everywhere. And also, I get reminded of this Telugu cinema dialogue, Pushpa, that AI ante flower anukuntiva, fire, the same dialogue. So, yes. Next, we were also told our flaws being Gen Z. Matlab, we were told that as soon as we enter this world, people were involved in technology. The smartphones already came by that time, right? So, I mean, they were also said that we are the luckiest generation. He explained that during his times, there was no mobile smartphone kind of thing. If they want to get a landline, they need to be in that list for many years, and then they would get a landline connection. Our parents at home also say the same thing to us. He also told that in our home there was a TV, so when people wanted to watch TV, they used to come to my home. And the same thing my mom said to me about her childhood story. And she also said that you're the luckiest generation. You got many things. You have a phone in your hand. In just one click, you can order something. You can learn something. If you use it wise, it's a boon to us. If you don't use it wise, then it's a bane for us. So yeah, that was discussed. And coming to flaws, the first thing is we always find shortcuts. We cannot take the criticism, and we're also worried about what if people judge, what if they talk behind us. Let them, just don't care, move forward, because if you know what you're doing is right, then why to stop? Let others think, because if you once get succeeded in life, nobody's gonna say that, oh my gosh, she did that, oh my gosh, she did this. They will always say, oh my gosh, she was my friend. The same thing was said to me, said to us, the whole audience, by the counselor. The same thing I'm saying this to you guys. The another flaw is overthinking. Obviously, everyone does that, right? So yeah, this was Anand sir's session. It lasted for 2.5 or 3 hours, and he also at the end, he said some movie dialogue, like Bahubali movie dialogue, na to ocche devaru, job kotte devaru, memu. So it was so interactive. I mean, we loved the session. Everyone was like, this was so good. Out of all the sessions we had till date, this was one of the best, because he presented it in that way. As he said body language is important, he proved that body language is important. So that was Anand sir's session. Later it was a break. We had lunch, chilled, and finally we had this lab. English lab. Well, we shouldn't call it English lab, because if my teacher is watching this, she will scold me, because she asked us, English lab is a dumb thing. You should say it, empowering English language skills lab. And that is the lab name. So we were asked, whenever, which lab do you have now? We should say Empowering English Language Skills Lab. And yes, in that lab we were told the syllabus, what you will be covering and all that. We were told about phonetics, this is what you will be doing. We were also told us about the simple blunder mistakes that we do while communicating with person, and all this will be covered in the further classes. And yeah, that's it. We had this lab, and we had the last 1 hour leisure because sir wasn't there, and this is what happened in the college today. The most fascinating part was Anand sir's counseling session only. It was so great, and that's it. We returned back home, and I'm here sharing the same thing with you guys. Oh yeah, I forgot that not few days back, before the holidays begin, I mean before the Independence Day, we had the psychology session. Psychology session in the sense, first the counselor asked us, what is health according to you? Health is a state of being mentally and physically fit. Physically fit is in our hands, the way we work on and all that. But what about mentally fit? Are we mentally fit? I mean, this is the question that every youngster must answer. Every teenager, I mean, whoever is going through, stress, overthinking, trauma, academic pressure, not fulfilling parental expectations, all this. So we were taken the session because we, being a teenager, must be addressed through this. So first we were shown a slide where we were shown 5 states of mind. The first one, that you're mentally fit, you're waking up early, no distraction, you complete your work on time, you sleep well, and you have a good cycle, you have a good circle, you have a good proper sleep cycle and all that, you have a good balanced diet. The second thing was, maybe you're not that active, but still you can do your work on time, still you can complete your work on time. Even if you get distracted, you won't get distracted for a long time. So all this happened. The third stage was a stage where you were told that you still don't get sleep. I mean, you struggle a lot to sleep, you don't follow a good diet, even if you want to follow, you can't stay under control for a long time. And the last stage was crisis stage, where you absolutely needed a counselor. I mean, the stage where you need to talk to somebody about your condition. So yes, fortunately nobody raised their hand in the crisis stage. Everyone were in the first 2 stages only, and that was really great. Yes, somebody were also in third stage, but yes, they are overcoming it. So she then asked us that what all problems as youngsters do you face these days. So most common things, stress, you can't reaching the expectations, and overthinking. Everyone has to go through this at least once in a lifetime, until you know that was the dumbest thing that we have ever done. And later, coming to what I said was academic pressure. I mean, huge competition. I mean, everyone. I mean, in my college, CSE branch, there are total 800 plus students. 800 plus students, only first years. So among 800 students, we must stand out to get a good internship, good placement. So that's a huge competition. So yeah, she addressed that. And also the tips that she gave was, talk to your parents or elders, because the most relatable thing this was, because your parents pay a lot of fee to the college, and they will have a great expectation that my child would get so and so mark, so and so rank, she will get a good placement and all that. But inside you are suffering a lot. I mean, you are even finding it hard to pass the exam. Suppose if you fail and you go and tell your parents who have great expectations on you that, Mom or Dad, I couldn't pass this exam, I have so and so backlogs, they will be in utter shock. But if you say this beforehand, they will not be shocked, and they would understand your situation. They will ask you to try better next time. So immediately if you go and say this, they will be immediately disappointed, because they pay the fee and they have good expectations, but instead you're not proving them right. So that was discussed, and we were also asked to meditate. That's the most beautiful thing, because meditation, which we don't follow, which even I don't follow, but we must make a habit of doing this. Even if you have time or not, at least 10-20 minutes every day, meditate. Even I have to do this, guys. So yeah, this was all about the psychology session, and we were also asked to come to so and so block. The psychology counselor will be available there anytime. If you want to talk about it, please go and talk to them. So we were also told that, and I think this is a great initiative taken by the university. This was very much needed. So yeah, this was a psychology session happened, and this induction program is very good actually. I mean, I don't know if other colleges have it or not. My college has this, and yeah, the same day before Independence Day, August 14th, I'm also telling what happened that day. We were also taken about the placements and internships session. We were told that who will be guiding us to so and so, who will be teaching us so and so subject, and you have to be in a LinkedIn profile. We were given steps, guidelines on to do this, to do that, to get a good placement. I mean, this is how you can lead, and that was really informative, guys. If you listen to it carefully, that's very much advantage. So yeah, this was all that I listened, and this is all that I shared it to you guys. So since I said already that I'm just creating a space for my memories, I mean, if I talk to, yeah, basically there was also communication session, and there we were told to talk to yourself. And the habit I had since my childhood, I used to imagine myself, there was a camera in front of me, and I used to talk to myself singing that there are audience who are watching me. So whenever I used to get ready, I used to talk to myself. And whenever I used to help my mother cooking food, I used to talk to myself that, hi guys, so today we are doing that, today we are cooking this. So that made me passionate about vlogging, and hence I started this channel in my 9th grade, and I've been doing this since then, and I'm always happy doing this. So I will keep doing this no matter what. I'm very consistent in this. I'll keep doing this because at the end of the day, this is what matters, right? So yes, and also to improve communication skills, since most of you asked, talk to yourself, guys. I mean, I'm not asking you to create a vlogging channel and do that. Just go in front of the mirror, talk to yourself. I mean, or if you want, you can talk to your friend also. But who is that patient in these days, say? So go talk to yourself, talk what happened today and what all changes you want to see in yourself, and that's it. Every day, like 5 to 10 minutes, that's more than enough. So how I improved is the same thing, talking on camera and also giving voiceovers to my vlogs. Yeah guys, so that's it for this today's video. I hope it's not lengthy. Well, I'll see you all in my next video. Till then, bye.